Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Jonathan Strite with chronicillnessdocs.com, bringing you yet more information for your health discovery. Today we're going to talk about a rather intimate subject. Today we're going to talk about what did your illness or your chronic illness give you. Now, what I mean by that is not what it took away from you. You and I both know, as someone that's intimately knowledgeable about chronic illness and taking care of others and working on my own family and all of that with chronic illness, I know that illness takes away a lot of stuff. It really does. And that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, what did your chronic illness give you? Now, many of you are thinking right now, well, it gave me this symptom, it gave me that symptom. I'm not talking about symptoms. Let me digress a little bit. Let me break this down a little bit more for you. An analogy. Take someone that always complained about how everyone always uses me. They use me here, they use me there, they do this, and yet you're the very first person that everyone asks to do something because they know you'll drop everything, no matter the importance to you, and you'll go with the group and you'll help them as much as you can. Now, that person inherently wants to have the ability to say no, but yet you don't feel comfortable saying no to your friends, to your family, or whoever it is, your boss, whoever it is that's asking you to go above and beyond what you're able to do. What I mean by your illness giving you something, this happens a lot. Now you start saying, I can't do that because I don't feel well. Your illness, the symptoms of your illness, gave you your voice. They gave you the ability to say no. So the point of this is that ability that you've now learned to do, that ability to say no, that ability to cancel plans, that ability to really look after who it is that you are, or maybe your family member, use that as a positive and understand that what your illness just did for you is to taught you how to say no. For others it may be other things, but this is the analogy that I'm going with. When you don't have the ability to create barriers, your illness taught you how to create a barrier. Now what I want you to do is, because the body is got so much room and it fills with this particular type of energy, what I want to do is I want you to learn from what your illness taught you. Learn the way that you can say no. And then allow that to be something that you know. You went to first grade. You learned mathematics. There's no reason to continue to learn 2 plus 2 if you already know it. So what my quest is for you, what my challenge is for you, is to look deep within, try and figure out what your illness gave you, and teach someone else how to draw those barriers. Teach someone else how to do whatever it is that your illness allowed you to do, and then start to look at things differently. Stop using your health as an excuse and use your will. Your ability to say, no, I don't want to do that anymore, because you just don't. Use that as your excuse. Some of you are going to get a little upset about this. And I've been working in the chronic illness industry for a while, and something that a lot of people talk to me about is how I am black and white with regards to this stuff. If you're out there calling yourself a limey, I will absolutely come unleashed on you, because you shouldn't be identifying with this illness, with that illness. Chronic illness sucks, and I get it. But what I want you to do is look at that silver lining, look at what it taught you, and try to learn from it. My patients who come here and see me, the ones that have the greatest amount of effect, the greatest amount of change in their life, are the ones that look at the emotional, the physical and the spiritual aspect to their illness. Going after the physical is great. You may think that you have your mental capacity on lock, but I'm here to tell you, if you have a chronic illness, you also have a chronic limbic problem that keeps you locked into that negative feedback loop. Spirituality is key, is huge in the improvement of your health, no matter what faith background that you have. You need to make sure you focus on that. Now, with regards to today's topic on trying to figure out what your illness gave you, my quest for you is to figure out what that is, understand it, and then release it. Allow yourself, instead of using your body as the excuse, even though it may still be, I get it, but use your body, instead of using your body as the excuse, use your opinion, use your voice, use your just your integrity or whatever it is, your character, to say, no, I no longer want to do that because it's not in my best interest. Not, I have a bad headache today, I have really bad neuropathy today, I have dizziness today. Stop using those as your excuse and start using what the illness gave you, and that's your voice. And that's all I have for you today. Once again, know where my heart is with this topic. Know that I care for all of you, and I completely understand where your illness is and what you're going through. But these are just little tiny tips that you can utilize for your health discovery. Once again, this is Dr. Jonathan Strite with chronicillnessdocs.com, wishing you a very blessed day.